have a feat called sea shooting. No, did we take that yet? No, we didn't. But we're gonna move closer.
Okay. One of the buffs that he had disappears because the distance between him and the other creature being buffed went away. He is now under the water and has improved AC from that somewhat significantly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see what you roll.
Okay.
Because if he ends up getting silenced, this is going to be bad for him.
And Genzorig's sense has been good hoped.
Yep.
And there's a bard song.
Has he been hasted?
He was not hasted.
He was not hasted.
He has not been hasted.
And we're gonna do a single
He
attack.
could delay an entire round to get hasted.
No. And there's no point in doing deadly aim on this one. So we're gonna do 20 plus 28 plus 20 from the true strike. Is AC 57.
Okay. His AC is in the 40s, but 40s is not the 50s while he's in the water.
Oh, we know that they're good outsiders, or we suspect they're good outsiders. The Bane, can we swift Bane?
Yes. If you're, who's your god again?
The neutralist of neutrally.
Okay.
Air
Yeah.
goddess.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. A true neutral air goddess.
Okay. So that was AC 59 then.
Okay. Yeah. That hits.
And is it a good outsider?
Yes. The creature is a good aquatic extraplanar Agathian outsider.
Okay, it takes 32 damage before any DR. My bow is plus 4 right now.
Okay, so it takes 22 damage.
Quick joke. Katie and Gon get together, they make a leaf blower.
And that was the silence. That was the silence arrow.
Katie and God get together and make a leaf blower. And that's a silence arrow. Okay, so
silence arrow. Yeah.
All right, so the silence was cast. You cast that last round, so it would be 7 rounds from now.
Yep.
So it is silence, 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 silence. Unless he clears himself of the arrow, means he has to pull up the arrow and throw it away.
Oh, I think you're fucked there, bud. Not that he can hear it, but it guys are just chattering away. Krimler's giving a big keen. Like, seeing all the dolphins, everything getting fucked up, like, it looks like we're winning.
Yep.
Yep.
Karen?
She's noisy. So.
Karen is going to jump to the front of the boat and is going to... Are we ramming or am I jumping in?
Oh, the boat's going forward into the mess, so...
Okay, Karen is getting ready to... He's readying to jump in. After the ramming. He doesn't want to get rammed, but he's going to jump in after the boat moves. Okay.
Yatano, we should convince that turtle guy to come aboard our boat. Much easier to collect the treasure that way.
Sebastian.
Is going to, I think it's medium range. Give me a second. Suggestion, but this one is the psionic version of suggestion.
You can try suggestion if you want, but normal suggestion won't work on him. He's now immune. Genzorig made him immune to suggestion.
Oh, right. It's language dependent.
I would also argue all the other charms that involve getting him to do a thing that you want should also be, because you're in fucking silence, but we'll have to fix that later.
All right, we're going to use Deja Vu. What did he do last round?
He struggled in the whirlpool and then swam out of the whirlpool. Like he was struggling to swim out of the whirlpool. So
yeah, all right.
So struggled to swim out of the whirlpool.
So he's going to... So we're gonna deja vu him to struggle to swim out of the whirlpool. It's just a mind affecting.
Okay.
It's medium range.
Are you an evil creature?
No.
Okay. All right.
Give me a moment here. This thing is a. Oh, how many PP to cast this? I think it's just one. Oh, we can jack this one. All right. So 1 PP, if we spent 6 more, we could increase the DC by 3. So we're going to do that.
Give me an SR check first.
Yep, psionics do work like...
Also, just to put a note beside your... I'm not retconning, but next time you face the Sanctitesta, I fucked up his SR calculation. I gave him the SR of the basic creatures, so he should have been armor. Didn't have any impact, but I just don't want to hear whining when the dispel doesn't work next time.
No, I was surprised that I'm like, oh, he's got one of the 5 plus the...
No, I fucked up the formula.
20?
20 gets it on this one.
Okay.
Yeah. I did it.
All right. The DC of the will save would be 26 with Cognitogen, and we boosted this, it'd be 29. DC 29 will save to not repeat last round's actions.
That's a pretty good will save you need there. Run, Forrest, run! He's running! Bye-bye, Turtle's leaving! No, Turtle is in command of his wits. He's still swimming away from the whirlpool.
Son of a...
That's no good.
Where you going, Soupy?
Hey.
Get back here!
What's the range of Bone Shaker or whatever?
Let me check. Oh, I've got so many windows open. Bone Shaker, medium. It is a living creature, and they have skeletons.
Yeah, it'd be a SR check, but...
Could do that. Akanos try. Actually, I don't think I can fear him. Because I cast so many.
And you could order Ogozu to go bite him. Ogozu swims.
Oh, you want to see my Ogozu, do you? Oh, you need to see Ogozu. Get him. That's right, boy. Get him. All right. So yeah, we're gonna send Ogozu after him. And I'm just going to check to see Grimsby. Yeah, my fear spell won't work because it won't work because I've cast too many of them. So we're just going to Bone Shaker. All right. Well, here we go. This guy's spineless. He ain't got no bones. Get him, Ogozu.
Okay, Ogozu doesn't have any skill ranks. However, with its strength and its
does it have a swim speed?
Yeah, it's got a swim and climb speed. It's the most horrible thing ever.
Yes. So the
it's strength 40, so that's plus 15, and then
plus 8 racial for having
plus 23 swim speed, or plus 23 swim check if it needs to make.
Okay, he's able to swim through the whirlpool without issue.
Okay, so 1 move.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20 just to. It doesn't do something stupid and hurt itself on the way down. It's able to.
And it's difficult terrain for this.
It's difficult terrain. Yep.
But he was hasted. Yeah, he
yep.
was hasted. Okay. Give me a second.
So. The vertical height is free, so he needs to move off. 10, so that's it.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So that's 1 move. It then can move another 30 with another move. Then another 30 with the 3rd move, and then a haste attack to bite the...
Okay, the creature is taking its AOO as you approach.
Oh, I didn't have to get that close. I could go like this.
Okay. You're threatened.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's got its long spear or whatever.
It's got his long trident.
Okay, Alma, do you want to roll for Gozu's bite?
Do it.
Gozu. It gets good hope, but doesn't get the Bard song.
It should get Grimsby's Bard song. Grimsby affects undead.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, so plus 28.
Oh, damn, yo. 42.
The damage with the Bard song and the Good Hope is 4d6 plus 26 damage from the bite.
Okay, give me 1 second. Ogozu is evil. All right. Our base AC before any spells are running. 35. We get dodge bonus for being in the water. AC 36. It is an evil creature, so I get a big deflection bonus. So AC 40. AC 42 hits. Okay, we did the math.
Okay, 38 damage before DR.
Okay, so 38 becomes 28, so 50. Okay, you have
54 on the grapple check.
Yeah, so this is where it doesn't want to be grappled.
To be grappled.
All right, so CMD would be, yeah, no, it's grappled. This is bad. You can see why they wanted you to get rid of the fucking thing.
Well, their AC is so high. This is the only way to deal with these bloody things.
Okay, then I think it takes constrict this round.
Yep.
6 plus minus 10.
Yep.
31 after DR.
Okay, it's bloodied. There are many turtly angels crying at this shameful display.
Yeah, of sacrificing one of their own to a bunch of good pirates. I mean,
later when you get judged, they're going to be like, "What do you mean we didn't help you? We gave you aid in the form of armor, treasure, and XP." Gitano.
Gitano's going to do something to this thing, or attempt to. Close. The boat hasn't moved yet.
The boat moves on the ship turn.
When did
Also, you know the acceleration of the ship under manpower is 15, so it's going to go 15 feet this round. Next round, the round after that, it'll go 30 feet. Then it will go 45
Give me
feet.
a second. If we moved a Gitano, where's Gitano's token? Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's right here. If you move to there, gotta bring all the Gitanos. The thing is 90 feet away, 95 feet away. What can we do? Hideous laughter is close. And it is not language dependent. So that would be 25 feet plus another 20 feet. So yeah, too far away. Murderous command. Does not have language dependent in it. Did you change that?
I want to change that. I've proposed it as a change, but it hasn't been formally changed yet.
Okay, we're gonna murderous command the. Oh wait, no, it's also close. Fuck.
Oh. It also should be auditory, but whatever. Like in a silence, it should not affect people. But yeah.
It's not a person. We don't have things that we can.
Magic missile.
If If it discards, so we're gonna ready an action for the boat to get close enough to cast one of our close range charmy spells on the turtle guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a quick bio break because if I don't, it will be embarrassing.
There'll be pee everywhere.
Oopsie.
All right. So he's maneuvering up to cast a spell. Then it's Lee's turn. Lee is currently relieving himself off the side of the ship.
Man. This is not good. If these things went out as hard, they would have sunk our ship.
They could have. They didn't have to They didn't have to attack you the way they did. They just wanted to talk. This time, a little bit more forcefully, let's be honest.
Hmm. Hey, Adam, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Protein bars.
Okay, yeah.
Do you eat any?
Yes.
Do you try them? How often?
Depending on what I'm doing, I do take protein supplements. Protein powder is generally better. I try to eat much as my food in food form as I can. Protein bars are kind of a great mixture of carb and protein. So they're like good before workouts and stuff.
Oh, before workout. Oh, not after? Okay.
Yeah, so usually I would eat something before a workout. I get something small before a workout. After a workout, I'd rather eat a meal.
Okay, cool. I eat maybe 2 a week.
Oh, 2 weeks, no problem. Yeah, that's not too much. And then if you're doing actual protein as a supplement, I would very much recommend going with a quality powder.
No, I'm not doing powders. I'm giving my son one bar a week.
Yeah. Oh, your son should be at the age where he can turn anything into anything. So he needs calories. Unless he's getting dumpy. Unless he has like very
he's very lean.
Yeah. Lee Hida, who's finished peeing off the side of the boat.
Huh?
It's Lee Hida's turn.
Oh, yeah. So it's grappled.
It's grappled. It's struggling.
And got pulled to the surface with Ogozu.
If Ogozu wants it at the surface, then it's pulled to wherever, like it's beside Ogozu.
Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna huck a couple of our returning See, now you got me nervous. The boat goes all weird, and the returning things send it back to the fucking middle of the ocean, and they go for a drink.
Well, you gotta be careful with them, right?
Yeah.
Like if your ship gets caught in your own weird whirlpool, you might have to play volleyball.
He's a smart guy and a wise guy. 16 wisdom, 16 int. He scratches. He's just gonna huck some shit that doesn't matter. Yeah, he'll toss some javelins. He'll rapid blast some javelins. They have good range. Yeah. So that would be 24s. And -2 for range, because his javelins are 50 foot. With all of his powers and magic. AC 24 or AC 38 against the grappled turtle guy.
AC 24 misses. AC 38. Are you evil?
Nope.
Okay.
26 damage after DR.
Okay. The creature is injured or wounded. We have to put this on the list. It is at 3/4 damage.
Bruised, bloodied.
Bruised is perfect. Blues, bloodied, wounded. It's wounded. Bruised is the right one because I was using injured and wounded before, and it's easy to flip those definitions.
Mm-hmm.
So it is wounded.
Okay.
The Mulgerman, unless Lee is still throwing stuff.
No. Not at the iterative penalties and how hard it is to hit this thing. Also, everything we're throwing is basically
gone.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Unless you want to come down to the bottom of wherever you're at to see what's down there.
Nope. Not at this level. Mulgramen. They are making the ship go, I think.
Yeah, the Mulgermen are working the ship.
Black Dog's hands had took into the oars, and they were doing volleys previously, but now I think they're going to start working the ship. As we're heading right into the fucking whirlpool, we might need people tugging on ropes and shit. Rose is not jumping in that water. He didn't have any of the spells put on him. He's
the one who caught the wizards, but the wizards didn't catch shit on Rose.
I think he's just up there guarding. There's a ready to action if something threatens Siren.
Okay, Celissa. I think Celissa going to magic missile the thing. Because angels are bad.
Cutie patootie.
Ah! Yeah. They're horrible. She's slithered up and is going to magic missile.
Hers do 3d4 plus 6. So she needs to make a
cash level check. Natural one on the cash level check. They're bad. She's shaking and messes up her spell. Oh god, they're immune to bad. They must have shield spells. They didn't even leave. Banta.
All right. What the Banta going to do?
Fuck up some dolphins.
Yeah, just dive into the water and fuck it. He's gonna jump off the side and jump. I'm just gonna fly into the water, but first I'm gonna turn into a big ass gorilla. The size ooge. Sploosh.
Okay.
He's gonna hold his breath. Wait, I have water breathing.
Okay, you hold your breath for a moment.
You had a different token. Do you want me to drop that token down?
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah, I thought you picked a.
Where'd he go?
Well, it wasn't spur of the moment.
Much angrier. Much angrier.
I would have lost that one in the Marty.
In the great resetting of the of the computer land.
You are so good.
There you go.
Yeah, he's grumpy.
They kind of look alike.
This is
like
not too upset.
I like the big brown patch on his head.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a standard action to change. I move to get down there, and then I'll flurry these.
Haste attack.
Yeah, haste attack to take this thing down.
So standard to change, move down there,
and then haste
one
attack.
attack. Yeah.
Oh, haste is.
We've buffed the haste attack by making it full bab, but that means it can't trigger things like rapid shots and all that sort of stuff.
Pour vrai.
Oh,
All right. Okay. So we are going to do this with this gorilla. All right, here we go. I don't know what this thing's AC is. I'm gonna actually do -3, minus
And
20.
your Barracuda style lets you fight underwater without penalty, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have. Yeah, my damage is not reduced. So 23.
Barracuda
Just stunning.
style.
Stunning first, 40.
Okay. What's your stun DC?
It's on the token. Let me get it. Wrong token. The other token. Is 19.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, 19. Okay, you stun one. You punch.
I'm stunning the weird
Oh,
tooth.
you don't stun that one. Sorry, that one. You punch it, but you don't
Oh
stun it.
no. Okay, well, it's 24. What? 4d6 plus 24.
Your fists do 46? That's awesome.
2d6 becomes 3d6. Becomes
Have you ever seen a fist this big? Oh no!
Oh, this is a big ass gorilla. 42 damage.
All right. Okay, you knock it unconscious. Almost exactly. Almost precisely.
Black Dog has to lug around a huge greatsword to do that much damage.
Well, I'm a huge gorilla.
I
That's
know,
a problem
I
as
know,
well.
All right, Sun Wu.
You're inconvenienced.
You're inconvenienced. I can't fit through doors.
Yeah, let's do that.
Someone doesn't really have the heart to slaughter these things. Is there anything above the water or at water level?
These two are at water level. The hurt one that's helping pull the wounded one away.
And the dead dolphins aren't turning into anything, are they?
No, they are. Those are just really, really strong dolphin things.
Go away.
See, someone he's like,
Squish, squish,
do I
squish.
magic missile the hurt dolphins that are trying to get away? No.
Yeah, they're gonna eat well tonight.
And we can hear bumping against the ship, but Banta's in the water.
There's not a lot of bumping going on right now, Baptist. Taking care of a good amount of that.
Got that covered, boss.
Can we see Cholon Dal 3?
From where you are, you're above deck, or you like? Is it not from where you are?
He's above deck.
Okay, because your token is currently in the.
Oh yeah, he's hiding in the doorway of the captain's quarters.
From the doorway of the captain's quarters, no, you can't see him. Like there's a bunch of verticality between you and that.
So a haste move, and go look at what's going on.
Okay. From there, yeah, now you can see it. Yeah, the big snake has bitten a strange turtle man of some sort. Who's carrying a glowing long speary trident thing and has some cool looking armor on.
Okay, we're gonna Caliban's flare gun the turtle guy.
Okay. Playing tag with an angel with a flare gun.
It's too far. No, I think we're going into a whirlpool. I don't want to be at the front of the boat while we do this. He goes back into the fucking captain's quarters. Yeah, looks like everything's handled.
Okay, the ship. You've accelerated for 1 round. The ship moves 15 feet. Next round, it'll be accelerated up to 30. You're at the edge of the whirlpool at the end of this movement, so you don't need to. Your next movement, you go into the whirlpool. So it's not hard to go to the whirlpool at this point in time. The people on the boat, I need to move.
Ah, fuck. Look at all the fucking... We're going in there?
And then this ends up over here. All right.
Or you can tell him not to.
Siren, there's going to require a control check as you enter the whirlpool. And at this point, Ahmed, it is too late. The boat is, unless somebody casts a spell or something, it's going into the whirlpool. You've got momentum in that direction. It's
fine.
We're beyond the event horizon of the whirlpool.
It's fine.
All right, Sanctitesta is counting his dudes and looking at his armor and Trump. What happened with my guy? They're having a chat about things. Jinsher.
Jinsha is going to dismiss the whirlpool.
No, unless something magical happens.
10 minutes per level. Also has a giant D beside duration. So
the biggest D.
yeah. So that's a standard action, which is annoying. But the whirlpool goes away, which means a bunch of water comes rushing in.
Okay.
Drunken gorilla style.
Okay, this one dolphin ends up like whooshed up over, like whooshed up beside a gozu. It's still thrashing around. Black Dog's crew.
Oh, hold on. So that was a standard action.
Oh, sorry.
Then there's a hasteful fly.
Okay.
And a haste attack to join the grapple.
Okay, you need to attack.
I need to bite. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to bite. Which means I need to hit, which is the problem.
Come on, ribs, get him.
Let's do the measurement here. So I can just get to there. Huh. So no franking.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And we've got Good Hope Mutagen with a beat. Good Hope Mutagen. Flotsam. Haste. It's not that high. It's not high compared to like Banta and fucking Black Dog or whatever.
You're good.
Dedicated strikers. Yeah.
Yeah. AC 35.
AC 30. Oh, 1 second.
I'm not good. Or not evil.
You're not evil. He's AC 36, then grappled. So he's 34.
Okay, so he'll take damage from the bite.
Oh, this is bad. This is one of those, those things that could be better. This is one of those things.
Let's not kill this guy.
So this is
Leave him to Daedalus for a bit.
mutagen and
Really enjoy this.
minus 10. So you equals 10. That should be 8 damage after DR.
Okay. He's still up.
And then I grab, so I'm joining the grapple.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a roll for me to grapple him or if I'm...
Well, if you're joining the grapple, then you don't need a roll. If you are taking over the grapple, you'd have to roll.
He'll try to take over the grapple, I think.
Right, and if you succeed, you'd constrict, I think.
Yep. Is it against the turtle's grapple check or against...
No, it'd be the turtle's grapple check. I mean, a Gozu could fight you for it. I mean, from the sidelines, share a Gozu. What's wrong with you? You ain't got no stomach anyway.
45 on the grapple check.
I can see right through you. Okay, so you take over the grapple. So if it survives to its turn, it would struggle against your CMD, aided by a Gozu.
All right. Constrict damage.
Yep. There's a tug of war going between Jinsher and a Gozu right now.
So horrible. Let's see. Mutagen. Alright, so that would be +3 and then +4 from those. -10. So after DR, 13 damage. From the constrict.
Oh, he's still awake. He's still awake. It's speaking. Do you speak Aquan?
Jin? No, he's not as smart as
He's mumbling something that you don't fully understand.
He's of the Sodak school of clericdom.
If it's important, they will tell me, and if it's truly important, my God will make it known.
It will be written down or put in plinth form.
It will be revealed.
It'll be revealed in plinth form or some giant obelisk.
Until then, no worries.
All right, Daedalus. Daedalus.
Has a fly spell.
He does. Are we taking it live? Black dog is everybody's below. Oh no, I have to think for myself.
We're being very lethal against this thing. There has been no non-lethal damage.
Daedalus will take the killing blow. They can come after me. It's fine.
Don't kill it. We need it alive.
Daedalus is gonna whip the shit out of him. He's gonna. Captain, tell me if I should not kill it. He's of course, Captain. My captain.
He can two-hand his chain. He could also make it at 10-foot reach.
He's going to two-hand his chain.
And he got Piranha Strike at 7th level feet.
With reach. And you've pulled it out of the water, Ginger?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've surfaced it.
It loses, like, it can now be snuck attack. It wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah, Daedalus has got
46 sneak.
Vivisectionist, yeah.
All right. So 1d20 plus 15, 2 for rage, 2 for mutagen, 2 for good hope, 2 for cat's grace,
2 for Bard Song.
2 for bard song. So plus 25 flank, plus 27. And then he could Piranha Strike if he wanted. And then can he? I think he can Stunning Fist through his chain.
Not yet. Give me a second. What is that? I think that's a higher level Hamalatsula or whatever it's called. The Hamatulatsu.
Hamatula? It's just Hamatula.
Okay. All right.
Stunning, yeah, 9th level you'll get Chitin Style, which treats his chains as a monk weapon, and then allow Flurry and Stunning Fist with a spike chain. So there's a nice name level capstone.
That's a nice series of feats for him.
So,
because 2d4 is turning into your monk damage would not be so bad either.
yeah, I think we're not going to Piranha Strike because we're at plus 28.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is actually still really hard to hit.
Yeah, it's a big fucking turtle armor thing.
It's a big armored turtle bullshit. Okay, we should have Piranha Strike, but how do you know before the fact? AC 42, doing 2d4 plus 10 plus 46 plus 2 for Bard Song, 2 for Good Hope, 3 for Cat's Grace, 3 for Rage, 3 for Mutagen. And that's minus 10 because he'll take an unholy weapon. Although it's probably a waste of a thing, but he'd wield one without batting an eye. 35 damage.
That's awesome.
He wraps the chain around the Chalondiel's head. The Chalondiel is in like pulling his head into his shell, a trick that they could do, but never actually got the opportunity to do. And he ends up putting his foot on the back of the shell, and like he's trying to start a stubborn lawnmower, rips the thing out. There's a big spray of blood. Daedalus feels he has done a good thing. Daedalus feels satisfied in the act.
Can we call fair butchering so we don't have to spend the next half an hour butchering
What
dolphins?
So the question is, are you chasing them down or are you letting them swim away?
Given that the here's, Ame, what do you want? You want to chase them down, or do you want to?
Whoever sticks around, finish them off, and if some of them back off, so we don't look like complete assholes. Just 90%.
I think we're gonna. Okay, so it sounds like we're gonna let some of them just swim away if they want to. This dolphin, I think we're gonna stabilize and we're gonna try to talk to.
Okay.
Just to figure out what it is. Like, is it just some dire dolphin, or is it actually smart?
Okay.
Or
So these ones are retreating. There's no longer any sort of leadership for them. They're just all effing
Big
off.
ass
yeah,
ape.
anything else? We're just
These two
killing.
were too close. They're no longer. And then this one ends up dying from its wounds.
Way over here.
Yep. Good job.
We'll gather them up onto the boat, I guess.
Okay.
What sort of treasure is the Chalondial carrying?
Give me a it's a craft armor smith, craft weapons and armor sort of roll.
Okay, let's get Shodok to do that.
Yeah, Sodak, you'd be wearing right now the +2 armor crafting circlet. So you'd have max ranks right now.
In armor?
Yep.
Yeah. +6 ranks. So int +16. Is anyone gonna help?
I mean, someone could aid. I think he still carries 1 rank in all the things. Yeah. Sunwood's aid is +3.
Nice. +3. Mm-hmm. 16. 38.
38.
Natural 19.
Okay. The Terrendial has a ornate cold iron masterwork long spear. It has magic on it, but the magic seems to be fading with the death of the creature. It has an ornate set of masterwork, very strange material, steel breastplate. Give me a second. It would be, but with the current rules, it is superior grade breastplate.
Okay.
Made of stainless steel, something that you haven't encountered yet. It's immune to rust attacks. And it's always shiny. And it's immune to rust as a non-magical property. It similarly has an ornate superior steel buckler, or stainless steel buckler.
Superior ornate stainless steel buckler. Cool.
Yep. And next time I'll add, I forgot, I only gave them the masterwork AC bonuses. Don't worry, they'll get a little bit more AC next time you fight them. And then, give me 1 second.
Superior stuff's hard to build.
Additionally, they have there are 3 like little algae folds. They're effectively potions. One of them is a neutralize poison.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ahmed, I need two
1,000.
2d3.
Through 1 and 2. Total 3.
Okay. There is a remove curse spell.
A potion of remove curse?
A potion of remove curse, yep.
Okay.
It is caster level 3, created by a paladin. Or like a third circle made by a paladin. And then
what are the caster levels on these potions?
It would be actually I think might be higher than your current level.
9 or 12 or something.
They would be caster level. They're caster level 12.
Nice.
The last potion is a potion of Sky Steed.
Sky Steed, caster level 12.
A creature that you are mounted upon gains wings.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And then it's 1 minute per level, but it's a basically out there. You're eventually going to fight flying fish or flying sharks or something.
It's a paladin spell. Weird.
Yeah, these are paladin potions. You fought a bunch of paladins.
We're gonna have to research this as a custom Acadi spell.
The Sky Pony. This is the Sky Pony biscuit.
Yeah.
eat the biscuit. put it in a cake.
Okay, that's neat.
There is so the ornate armor and buckler will also act as holy symbols of Trishina.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got that. I don't know if we did the Sahuagin treasure. I don't know if it's...
Did I? I thought
we harvested their poison, but I don't think we...
I think I might have missed their treasure. Give me a second. Let's take a look. There's a chance I missed it. Sahuagin treasure, long spear. Okay, no, it's still highlighted there. I haven't filled that out.
Okay.
I will add that at a later point.
Okay.
Okay, your ship is damaged. The sails will only get you to half speed, and it's difficult to control.
Yeah, the hull damage is negligible. The 9 damage on the hull.
Hull damage is basically nothing.
We got a scratch. Okay, fine. It's the broken sails.
Yeah.
How long will that take us to repair?
So repairing them at sea with what you have, jury rigging them at sea, you can jury rig them. You will need to get to land or like stable terrain to fix them properly.
Well, we could just take. Is it the mast that's broken or the sails?
It's the mast.
Okay.
Like the sails themselves don't have a bunch of holes in them. It's the mast itself sheared or is off kilter.
Will our greater make holes fix this?
The greater make hole.
Both Sun Wu and
Greater make hole.
Sodak have that spell. This is Sun Wu's only 4th level spell he can cast.
Okay, so the problem with greater make hole is it's only for objects that are up to 5 pounds per level.
Okay, and the mast is broken.
Yeah.
See,
So
we don't want to fucking port where we don't want to tangle with this boat with this other crew with an injured boat because that's just like asking for a whooping. So what is the closest port that isn't next to where our quarry is? I mean, we could go there and they won't know. What are you doing? Oh, we're just fixing our mast. Don't mind us.
So by far the closest port is
the place we're a day away from.
yes. So yeah, that is by far the closest. The next closest place where you would dock a ship that is well known would be the Tidewater Rock. The other place that you're not necessarily wanting to go.
Yeah, the guy who's preying on boats instead of fucking watching them. Yeah, we'll go limp towards them and go, oh, don't.
So
if you want to fix your ship at sea, you can jury rig it.
let me just jump in for a sec. So Doc, other than Greater Make Whole, has two things that will help us do this. One is
Miracle.
Featherlight. Inscribe the item's weight. The inscribed item's weight is halved. So I can make the weight of the mast halved. Can put ant hull. What's it called?
Feather. That's actually really cool. Is that one of your runes, or
that's one of my runes?
So that because your Greater Make Whole. So this is too heavy for the Greater Make Whole to just fix it, but that's very cool, and you should keep that in mind as a thing to. I magically make it lighter, and then I fix it. The other one would be shrink item. I shrink the item, and then I fix it.
I think I fucking put the little
put the super glue
together.
But at least that with the ant hall communal, we'll be able to at least stand the stupid thing up, and we should have enough material in the ship to like the what's it called?
Well,
in the bottom of the ship to fix it.
We're a day away, so even if it takes us two to limp into Happy Town Port, which is a day walk from the actual city, so there's probably a place where boats are hanging out, and we could do some repairs while we do some scouting. This should only take us like a short while to fix. I don't know how many days.
An experience like the best crew could do this in like 2 to 3 days. A normal crew would be like 5 days.
Okay, so you're saying it's 40 hours of effort.
Yeah. It's 40 hours of effort at dock, not in a dry dock, but with land.
So increasing the DC by 5 makes it 20 hours of effort. Increasing the DC by 10 is 10 hours of effort. So the DC of fixing a big pole, I'm assuming, is 15, 10.
So it'd be something like that with the modifier for if you're doing it at sea, it would probably be -10 because everything's moving.
Sun Wu with the circlet of boat fixing on his head has a craft of +22. When he has Crafter's Fortune, is +27. He takes 10, he gets a 37.
Can aid get a 40.
So Sun Wu and a crew under his direction.
Sodak auto aids.
15 in a good spot. 20 would be half. 25 would be a quarter. And I don't know how much we want to like non-magical things speeding up by just adding 5. I think that's a good way of going. So we could get this done in like a day or two, with Sun Wu in charge of it.
Damn it!
Like a ridiculously fast amount of time.
Yep.
And that will give you guys enough time to go check out the other guy.
Go do an adventure.
Yep. Oh, and then we'll divide the party depending on how many people are remaining on the boat. Like the weird fucking. Anyways, I think we limp in and then deal with. So what would the DC be if we tried to fix this at sea?
It will it'd be 10 higher, and if you fix it at sea, it will always be a weak spot. As in, it will, it will instead like if there's a save versus a thing, it will fail on a 2 as not just a 1 for those sorts of checks. Like it'll be a
Huh.
you eventually need to go to land to fix things properly. So you're not at the point where your spells are dry
It would
dock.
still only take us a couple of days at sea. Like we can hit that DC. It's just we would be weakened. We'd have a weak.
There's a greater chance that it comes apart at the seams because you're not,
All right, we give this information to the captain. We ask him to make a decision. Weak spot, couple days bobbing around out here, or do we go into port with the risk of entanglements while we're down? Third option is we go back to fucking Senghor to fix our mast and then come back.
Yeah, you
Sail into the Squibs, which I think is the closest, actually. We sail to the Squibs and fix our mast.
could sail to the Squibs, yep.
That puts us... It's probably like 3 days to get there, 6 limping, and then it would be 3 days to get back. So that's like 10 days of fucking around. Danger, Captain, of staying here is that the turtle people know where we are. They might just come back.
They might be displeased.
Does the body of that turtle guy stay?
Yeah.
All right, we're wrapping it up.
You done slew an angel that came here through proper means.
Okay, so we're wrapping it up and we're keeping it greater gentle reposed. Because we can do things to bodies.
Where? Doesn't he look like he just wants to volunteer to help shovel shit?
Let's see if we can speak with dead. You'd think that would be a shaman spell.
It's a classic Oogie Boogie spell.
It is a third. I was looking at the wrong level. Yeah, Jin also lets the captain know that we could try to interrogate the body. We would have something like 8 questions on the morrow.
Corinne doesn't think you should do that. And then he removes himself from the conversation.
The captain does say noted to Corinne.
It's a bad idea.
The captain's like, oh, we've got our moral compass now. We know when we're being too tyrannical. That's when Corinne starts agitating. And when everything looks like an episode of, what's that Mars movie?
That's Ghost of Mars.
Ghost of Mars, yeah. When everything's Ghost of Mars, maybe Daedalus's smile is a little indication that we've gone too far.
Mr. Happy.
All right, but we'll keep the body basically reposed, and I'll make sure he prepares one every day. Anyways, just because he's creepy like that. So, what's the captain want? Like, is there a vote or?
It could be a vote. I have no bias either way.
Okay, who's he asking for his opinions?
The captain is bringing together his advisors. He's got Black Dog as an advisor. He would have
Banta advisor. I like advice.
I think Sodak as an advisor at this point. I believe Sun Wu would be an advisor.
Do the yellow auras go away?
The yellow auras go away. The Sebastian can recognize those as dimensional anchors.
Okay, stopping teleportation.
It's all right, buddy. We can't teleport anyways.
From Sebastian's point of view, you were warned about that. Like, I told you, you can't tell. You can't use those sorts of tricks around them. The one that hit Ganzorig lasted for almost 15 minutes. Or upwards of 15 minutes.
Wonder what that means. Fuck. 15th level Paladin Angel just come over and kick our asses. Oh no, we scared him away. We took his bullshit, we scared him away, and we killed one of his underlings. I think we won that one.
You prove that you were hopeless, and next time the ship is lost.
Yeah. So I think Mulgrimir is going to change his course to the port, even if it takes us longer. We're not going direct line there because that's where we're going to be attacked next. We're going to take a little loop.
Okay.
We plot a different course. So that's the first thing that Mulgrimir does.
Okay, we're plotting a different course.
He lets Grimsby and Siren know that, you know, the new course headings, and Sebastian's there probably to plot it.
Okay, Sebastian's plotting a course where
and it'll be like a loop, but it'll be kind of jaggedy, like, so it's not like we're not going in straight lines or like general swoops.
Okay, and then I'm going to put in Grimsby so that I can talk. Grimsby, where are you at? Stop laughing. Oh, Gozu, you got him. Oh, you're so good at Gozu. I've lost my Grimsby. Nope.
Grimsby was in a barrel?
He was in a barrel. That's fine. I'll find him. I would find him the old-fashioned way, by cheating. Who tokens? Grimsby. I've highlighted Grimsby. Is he here? I don't know. All right, I'm having a stupid.
Yeah, I don't see the barrel or Grimsby either.
I found Grimsby's token on the map explorer, but it just there's so much going on here that Grimsby. Oh, right here. Right now. All right. Took a second. Range, send it back.
Oh, that's not a direct route, is it? We'll likely be attacked again if we take a direct route. Oh. Okay.
Well, we repelled them the first time, Captain. Although that mast is a bit of a problem.
Yes, that's why the captain has brought us all here. Although, you should have just listened to me.
What was your plan again?
Well, what was your plan? Make the angels attack us because you're undead?
If we're going to fight them, we need to.
We didn't do nothing. Sodak, you tell him we didn't do nothing. You're the one who negotiated.
I negotiated nothing. I delivered the message. Captain, we need to procure weapons to fight these things. And their shells are very hard.
Yes, your guns and the cannons will prove excellent. We do need to find cannons as soon as possible. What I'd rather have than those little ship cannons is a full complement of proper cannons.
Who examined the body, or did anybody examine the body?
The people, I guess, looting, maybe?
Okay. All right.
We do have that one dolphin to question, too.
Okay.
Let's see what we can learn. Daedalus, bring in the dolphin.
As you wish, sir. Uh,
All right. Sebastian will make mental contact with the dolphin before it wakes up.
Okay.
No
Uh,
saving throw.
What is your alignment?
Neutral.
Neutral. All right. Ahmed, I need you to roll 3d6.
13.
Okay. It needs a saving throw because it's not derp. Or sorry, there's no saving throw, correct, on
Yeah,
this?
yeah. It's unwilling, but it's unconscious. So.
Okay, so yeah.
All right, I'm into the fish brain. Well, it's actually a mammal. These things are closer to human than they are to fish.
That's why they smell so nice.
Yeah, we've got it tied up so it can't bite anyone. Fuck it.
Okay, it's got a significant set of teeth on it.
Someone's gonna watch from outside. Black Dog will just step on its tail.
Okay. Would you like me to wake it up, sir?
Mulbermere nods.
Okay. Daedalus will put one of the we'll inject it with the extra spicy curing extract to wake it up.
Just hot sauce right in the eyeball. Ah!
It's basically there's hot sauce in his extracts.
Taste the healing. Adam's wife with mystery peppers.
Yeah, umbrella peppers are a problem.
This worked last time, so Sebastian is going to. Well, we'll figure out if it has language first. Oh, we're in its head. Never mind. Fucking language. Fuck you, language. We are going to use compelling voice. To tell it to answer all of our questions to the best of its ability.
Okay.
The DC is 26.
The DC is 26. Okay. It is compelled, I guess, because you have a method of communication.
Why were you attacking our boat?
You are to be driven from the sea, for you are incorrect, and your ways are false.
Are you just an awakened dolphin?
I have been chosen.
And by chosen, you woke up and were much smarter.
I'm smarter than my brethren who need to be shepherded into a future where we are not tormented nor hunted by horrible, evil land beings.
Well, Captain, this is one way to gain followers if you're a god. You cast a spell that makes them smart so that they can shepherd animals around on your behalf. It's so base. It's so base.
Just because they showed up here does not mean it belongs to them. Your rules do not apply simply because you can enforce them.
You realize, stupid dolphin, that you should think for yourself.
How many people can contact the dolphin right now?
Just Sebastian.
Just Sebastian? I do think for myself. And my thoughts lead me to Tricia. Although he uses the other, sorry. Read that, Tricia.
Is that because Rita Tricia is the only one that has appeared before you? What happens if another god appeared and taught you the watery ways, like Tricia?
Estitia is uncaring and allows evils to persist. The seas will be cleansed and holy.
Oh, so you're scared?
Cleansed and holy! It's flopping around. Cleansed and holy!
This thing is an abomination, Mulgrimir. It's spelled... They created a moderately smart dolphin. I mean, it's smarter than Karen.
Seed 13. It's smarter than a few of the people at the party.
It's at least not just saying catchphrases about beer and
Freedom! Taste it!
I believe it's just an awakened dolphin that is being used to, as a follower of this elvish deity, used to corral the other dolphins. That's basically its function. Also, it's, well, now smart and believes in their goal of purging the oceans of anything that would make dolphins scared. Which I imagine is a lot of things. Quite the disruption to the ecosystem.
Okay, Sebastian, give me a wisdom plus bab check. As you're in this thing's mind.
Bab's wisdom plus 7 total.
There we go.
13.
The dolphin has some sort of martial class. You don't know which one. It's one of those. It's got some class levels of something.
It's like a barbarian dolphin or something.
Bard.
Do you know spells?
I know of spells.
All right. How do the turtle men fit into this? Are they followers of Rita Trisha?
Guardians, heralds, generals.
Where do you guys live around here?
This is new land, new home. Don't live around here.
Where did the heralds go when they failed at their silly little attack?
Into the sea.
Oh.
It's telepathic. The sea doesn't mean the sea. It means the sea is special. Just being communicated to the sea, but it's like a special sea.
Have you been to the special sea before? Is the special sea near here?
Many day swim.
What is special about the sea?
You think they might have a hidey hole somewhere. He doesn't seem to know. It's many days from here.
I would not eat you, but you do look tasty. It would not be goodly to eat you.
No, but do you know what the goldfish crusade is going to be all about? Ridding everything in the sea that could possibly eat a goldfish, and that includes you. And that would be good. Rita Trisha, yay!
Blasphemy!
No, I'm a follower of Rita Trisha.
You're not a follower of Rita Trisha.
Yes, I am.
You would not be with such horrible things if you were a follower of Rita Trisha.
But I'm a voice. I'm trying to convince them.
Well, you're doing a shit job.
Well, you're doing a shit job at cleansing us.
Agreed.
You're on a
It's
table.
answered. Magically compelled to answer the question.
Well then. You understand that these creatures have killed undeath and all sorts of things? Oogie boogies that eat things, all sorts of things. They've killed more things that are scarier than you, and you're blaming them.
There's a ghoul behind me.
Yes, maybe we're trying to rescue the ghoul. Trying to recoup his soul.
The soul is corrupt. It cannot be recouped.
You're wrong. Spells and magic can do it.
Dolphin has more ranks in knowledge religion than 2 of your priests.
You're incorrect. Powerful enough magic can undo anything. Magic is the key.
There is not enough powerful magic. Many dangerous things come this way.
Mm-hmm. What dangerous things? Hmm?
Horrible things from below.
Well,
That will be
why are you fighting them instead of fighting us, you dollars?
because you will be their will.
Oh.
You are their instrument. Those who do not have pure souls will not be able to contain themselves. Thrashing. Black Dog gets smacked in the nose with a tail.
You realize that you're going to be dinner.
That only proves that you are all ne'er-do-wells.
No, it proves that we're hungry, and when we kill you, you're just... This is your blessing. To be tricked by Rita Trisha to come up to the human boats, which you have never have done, to bunk your nose into us really hard, which you have never would have done, and then to be eaten.
You are false.
Congratulations, you have been tricked.
You are false. You are false and cannibals. Or like the word for eating sentients. I would not eat you, for you are sentient.
No, but you did.
Oh, you look tasty.
But you did say that I looked tasty.
You do look tasty. One does not do goodly acts because they're easy. One does goodly acts because they are hard. And it's equating not eating you is hard.
You are so corrupt at your core that you still think I'm tasty. A truly saint of a dolphin would think that I was not even a lunchable.
One endeavors to be a saint. One is not born that way. Struggle against the evil urge. Do not eat the tasty sentient.
I'm done with this thing. It's giving us all it knows. It's a fucking dolphin. Deadless? Go get Lee to cook something up.
Good and bad is nothing more than a perception.
Okay.
What side you lie on. Keep that in mind.
Well, it certainly smells nice. It's got a nice, fresh fishy odor. Hey, Daedalus will bring the dolphin to Lee.
Daedalus, hold on. Is there any advantage, he says, to his... Put it outside. Close the door. Is there any advantage to leaving it alive and letting it go?
Well, yeah, that depends. Last time we tried to do that, we had to kill the guy anyway.
A bunch of them have already escaped.
Well, is there some way to make this one explode when it gets back to its home?
The monkey's laughing. Oh, that's grim. A dolphin bomb.
What? You can't just be called Grimsby. It's a name you have to earn.
Maybe it proves that we're not sadistic.
And if you keep a small little token of it, well, you might be able to figure out where it went. And then in case you need to know something about the something, you at least know where the little prick is.
Yes. Some of us may be able to figure out a scrying spell.
Fine. Daedalus, bring it back in here.
His shoulders are slunched, and he perks up. Yes, Captain.
Sebastian, what is this thing's name?
My captain wishes to know your name.
Give me 1 second.
Dolphin name generator.
That is 100%. I was looking up famous dolphins. All right. There's his name is Jacob.
Jacob the dolphin. Int 13? Is that what we learned?
Yeah, he's in 13. And then you can make a note here that he's a monk.
So he's like, Int 13 monk.
He's in 13, lawful good monk.
Awakened dolphin. Lawful good. Okay, we're gonna take off a tip of his fin or something, like just a little bit of skin.
Yep.
We'll heal it. Mulgrimir will do both of those things. Are you still in communication with it?
Oh, yes, if you consider this communication, but yes, of course, I can communicate things to it.
We're letting you go. Consider this a captain's mercy. Your kind showed us mercy before. Hopefully you can do so again. We're not your enemies, but we're not leaving the sea.
Yeah, Sodak is nodding at this. Thank you, Captain. I
Give me
think
a-
that is a wise choice.
If you push us, we will fight back just like any other chaotic thing that is out here. You are the ones causing chaos and harm. Think of your fucking wave.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay.
Daedalus is not helpful. Grimsby is not helpful.
This will be my only warning to you. You continue to fuck with us, we'll fuck with you so hard that you will wish that you chose another world. Diplomacy or intimidate?
Well, it sounds like more intimidating.
Yeah,
I mean,
oh, yeah, yeah.
the issue with intimidate is it wears off in a.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do diplomacy. That's fine.
It's up to you. It's up to you. Do you want to do
27 diplomacy, and then Sebastian will aid because he's, and then anyone else who's talking, going, "Yeah, Captain." But,
My two characters are both antithetical to this being, so.
Black Dog will aid with a intimidate +4. 31. And Sebastian's the one that's doing the talking.
Yep.
His diplomacy is +12, so he auto aids. So 7. We get a 34.
34. Tell your captain I will relay the message. It will be done so truthfully and earnestly.
Well, apparently you've won over this dolphin. He will belay the message truthfully and honestly. Although I suspect it will be with some strange bias.
Okay, you toss it overboard. Continue on our course for 10 minutes and then adjust. And he like points at the folded map of like the weird course we're gonna take.
Isn't it your lucky day? Cred's over there crying and Daedalus is throwing it overboard. Cred looks happy.
It appears the captain has let one of them go.
I knew the captain had a heart. He's just gruff, that's all. Sploosh.
Alright, I'm going to put down on Jin's sheet, which is where this will eventually go, that we have a 1 bit of thin flesh from Jacob the dolphin. Alright.
Fino.
And we've got enough alchemists that we can preserve it.
Okay, Crad's gonna go hug Daedalus. Daedalus is gonna be super awkward. it's gonna be weird. There's now monk fighting over who's hugging what and chaos.
Careful, you're gonna get stuck in his
Ah, it's nipple ring.
Yeah, studs. Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, we've got a decision to make. Do we make repairs at sea or do we make repairs at port?
Eh,
Danger of
We
making
can-
repairs at sea is that we're gonna be basically jury rigging. But do we
Can
want?
we-
Captain, I suggest we do what we can very quickly and then get to dry dock. Repair what we can and get to dry dock as soon as we can.
It would mean bobbing around out here for a little longer.
That is fine. Let us go for a few hours away from this place and then. So that is your suggestion, Sodak? Repair at
Yes.
sea? There are 5 of you. I want you to make the decision. Repair at sea? You want it all come crashing down, Sodak?
It will only last. It will only last until we can get to dry dock. This is the fastest way, in my opinion.
Where are we putting in dry dock? Yeah, where are we putting in dry dock? The closest place is the place where our quarry is. The port at Oppara. We can't find another ship with a broken mast. Yeah, but do they know we're fighting them?
Well, if our ship is busted and we bob around, but we're really close to there anyway, the chances of a ship coming across us is pretty high, isn't it? So wouldn't it be better to just like get to the land and then fix it? I mean,
It should not take us that long to get the sail up and running, but it will be weak and it would not last for long. Just enough for us to get to a proper port.
like a show. Maybe visually look all right, but not necessarily functional.
Exactly.
What's the weather like? Hey, Jid, what the fuck's the weather supposed to be tomorrow? Ahmed rolled 2d6.
Chin pops his head and gives the weather report.
11.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's bad. You want off the. It's
Okay.
It's, you need off the sea.
Never mind. We're gonna.
And tomorrow, nobody's attacking nothing at sea.
There's a. Never mind. We make the decision. We get into port as quickly as possible with a shelter. Shelter from the storm. Get everyone up.
You heard the man, Black Dog. Get them lazy assholes rowing. We gotta go.
Yeah, even Black Dog's gonna go down. He's gonna grab Banta, and the two of them are gonna fucking set the pace for rowing. Not that we're.
Is there space down there for a huge gorilla?
Huge gorilla might be on top battling.
Or large? I can do a large gorilla.
All right, we've got 2 crews helping.
Okay. 2 crews helping. The sail still does help. It's just nowhere near as effective.
Question.
You need to use the manpower to sort of maintain schedule. If you want to be in harbor before the
Banta,
storm,
Lee, Karen, and
Question.
Black Dog are all gonna start rowing.
If our boat is very light, how fast will it go? If we reduce the weight of our boat.
the top speed of your boat is normally 180, and then a little bit more with your magic sails. Your sails are busted, so they're not adding, and then your sails are only half as effective, so it's 90. Your rowing
So-
speed is 60, but you're using that to supplement your sails.
So if he used his lighten rune on the hull
On
of the
the-
boat
On the hull of the boat.
and made the hull of the boat half the weight, what does that do with our speed?
The rowing should be a lot easier.
Or does it
Make-
top the boat?
Well, so messing with the balance of the ship that way will make your ballast really heavy, right?
Yeah.
So you can do that. It will have effects, but you're going to also have to spend some time adjusting your ballast, is what I would say. It will make the boat easier
So we
to row.
could use that rune as a combat rune. Sneak onto somebody's boat and fuck with the weight of their boat.
It would make their boat harder to control. And then I would say that with the lighter boat, if you lighten the boat and you adjust the ballast, your acceleration would go up, is what that
You
would
know
do.
what we use this? If we're ever beaching and want to get really far in, we just go at the last minute, dook, half the weight, the boat goes up and then goes right onto land.